Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day, the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death.
Yet Caesar shall go forth, for these predictions are to the world in general as to Caesar.
Imperious Caesar, dead and turned to clay, might stop a hole to keep the wind away.
There's hell, there's darkness, there is the sulphurous pits, burning, scalding, stench, consumption.
What, is the fellow mad?
Not mad, sweet heaven.
De verdad, ¿en qué momento he acabado así? Si es que mi yo de enero y mi yo de noviembre ya ni se conocen entre sí. Si os soy sincera, la verdad que al principio no me dio muy buena espina. Yo ya me olía que algo raro pasaba cuando la vi tan ligera de equipaje el primer día. Claro, la sorpresa llegó a los 2 días, con las cajas que dejaron en el pasillo. Sobre todo cuando empezó a desplazar todo su campamento. Si es que parecía que traía con ella media casa. Y yo pensando, vamos a ver, niña, que no hay tanto espacio aquí, ¿eh? Qué suerte la mía que me fue a salir el artista. Ya el segundo día, claro, ya había pinceles en el fregadero, platos que se acumulan, viendo vídeos en la tele hasta las 4 de la mañana y luego levantándose a las 12 del mediodía. Sin embargo, es cierto eso que dicen, que no hay que fiarse de las primeras impresiones porque a veces engañan. Y la verdad que a medida que fue pasando el tiempo, creo que le empecé a coger más cariño. La verdad que las fotos en las paredes fueron todo un detalle. Y las canciones que me canta antes de dormir también. La verdad que me río mucho durante los conciertos que da en la ducha, cuando monta la fiesta con las luces LED y luego todo el repertorio de canciones españolas en Spotify una y otra vez. También me he acostumbrado a la leche de soja, al tofu y al chocolate negro. Ahora, cada vez que cuece la coliflor, esto es un infierno. También me gusta el toque de la colcha, los cojines, las mantas. A mí nunca se me habría ocurrido añadir todavía más color, teniendo en cuenta la horrorosa cortina de la ventana. También me he acostumbrado a las sesiones de yoga, a las de deporte, al momento puzzle y a sentir sus pies descalzos. Si es que es verdad, si al final uno se acaba acostumbrando a cualquier cosa. Supongo que yo ya me he acostumbrado a mi españolita. Ay, hija mía, por favor, pórtate bien, que todavía nos queda mucho tiempo juntas.
Let's see the other one. Testar even. A bit more to the left. No. I think I like the first one best.
And where do you think that anger comes from?
I think it's built up over time, you know. Money's tight, he's out at work all day, and then he comes home and he asks me where dinner is. We don't cuddle when we sit and watch TV in the evenings anymore like we used to. Do you know, I'm not even sure I love him anymore.
I can't remember that night. Trudno mi sobie ją przypomnieć.
Estava a caminhar para casa, vinda de uma festa.
Nu mi s-a acceptat cardul. N-am putut să iau un taxi.
Widziałam, jak się do mnie zbliża. Poszedł single. I don't remember how we got to his apartment. Może mnie zaciągnął, a może po prostu tam poszliśmy. Nepamenu tos nakties.
Dimineața m-am trezit și pur și simplu am plecat.
Devia ter chamado táxi.
Po prostu straciłam przytomność.
People ask, how do you see this? How do you see that? Can you see this color?
I've had people straight up think I'm lying about being colorblind. Yeah, I can easily determine certain colors while others are trickier.
So much of our classroom is color-coded, and so much of our learning is categorized with color.
My mom would send me out to the garden. I would come in with the vegetables that weren't ripe yet, but I couldn't necessarily tell. Tomatoes were the big one for that.
It does become pretty difficult to deal with since I'm an artist, so sometimes I'll just ask a friend or family or just text someone.
Mostly when it's fall, I see the leaf just green. In real life, I'd think it would be red or orange or something. I've never seen that, really.
There are certain stoplights that cannot be told apart from someone who's colorblind.
Green light actually looks so unbelievably bright to me, it just looks white.
He has shown me that there's other ways to look at nature. You might use other senses, the sound of the leaves crinkling, or maybe shape and texture plays an extra part.
It is fun to know that you have it. but you have to know the world in a different way.
I do wish that people understood that colorblindness is not as simple as, oh, they're colorblind, they see in grayscale.
There are multiple different color blindnesses, but people just tend to think that there's just one.
Would you ever want to change this about you?
No, I wouldn't.
Medicina para el sobrio.
Yeah.
Medicina para el sobrio.
Yeah. That's cool.
Medicina para el sobrio. Okay, I got it. Hundido aquí te sientes sublime, deseando que esto fuera así todo el tiempo. Humo amarillo y esperanza. Es un bonito día cuando lleva las lentes color verde. Medicina para el sobrio. Momentos de felicidad en el sofá, mezclando las emociones.
Watch me! Watch me! I got it! Watch me! I got
¡Oh, mierda!
Bummer some train, brother! Hey! Gimme! There's literally everything in space, Morty! Now get the back in the car!
La marihuana. Esa parte de mí, ese niño divertido, que le encanta reírse, que hace tonterías, que disfruta con lo que le rodea, todo, las bromas, los amigos, la buena vida, lo intensifica. Como me siento a veces a fumar marihuana, es como cuando me distancio, me separo, me sumerjo debajo del agua, que lo veo todo distorsionado, lo escucho todo en perspectiva y desconecto. Estoy separado de la realidad un poco, me relajo, estoy en paz.
You know, sometimes I like to think about the past. All the things I've done and all the people I've met. Whether they be good or bad. But right now, I'm trying to work hard. Try to get where I need to be. And I keep on trying. But trying to do what exactly is another question entirely. All I do is keep on going, and it feels like forever on a never-ending road. But where exactly am I going? I stopped listening to my head, and all I do is follow my heart now. But I recently realized that it's the other way around. And so when I look at myself, I look at who I'm trying to be. And all I get in return are judging eyes. And I forget the things that matter. And my mind begins to spiral. So much symmetry and order and perfection in my life, but it's just getting cold. And I don't think anyone will understand. Because I don't understand it either. But it doesn't mean I can't stop trying. Recently, I looked back at everything and I realized that's not who I'm meant to be. The years I've spent and the past I keep and the memories I share with others, that's who I am. And even though I have no idea where I'm going, I'll just keep on trying.
Mother Any Distance. Mother, any distance greater than a single span requires a second pair of hands. You come to help me measure windows, pelmets, doors, the acres of the walls, the prairies of the floors. You at the zero end, me with a spool of tape, recording length, reporting meters, centimetres back to base, then leaving up the stairs, the line still feeding out, unreeling years between us. Anchor. Kite. I spacewalk through the empty bedrooms, climb the ladder to the loft, to breaking point where something has to give. 2 floors below, your fingertips still pinch the last 1/100th of an inch. I reach towards a hatch that opens on an endless sky, to fall or fly.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? From tales of old who all will know, is it she who is fairer than fallen snow? If this be true, what is to be done of me? I am not happy or bashful or even dopey. I was once a ripe apple which now has turned rotten. I am one of 7 and easily forgotten. She knows she is desired and appraised for her face, a jewel in their eyes, a decoration to be placed. Oh, how I wish someone had told her that beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder, and not all that glitters must be gold. That's an overtold lie we're too often sold. Mirror, mirror, if you should ask me, she is caught between the devil and the deep blue sea. For how can she be both young and wise? Surely there must be some form of compromise. She's too tall, she's too thin, she's too curvy, she's too slim, she's too loud, she's too timid. How can she win? For truth be told, if you should listen, life as a woman is endless competition. At what stage in the 7 ages of man should she rise and yell and give a damn? From birth she is racing and chasing and dreaming, and behind the compliant smile she is screaming. A miner who is on the daily grind and on a constant lookout for a dream to find. From a girl to a woman, she is taught to behave and expected to work herself into a grave. She is not calm nor serene, no, she's cold and she's mean. Men will go dopey, blinded by greed, but all she desires is a chance to be freed from this life of expectations, frustrations, and compliance. Tell me why not fitting a mold is seen as defiance. It's a catch-22 that she was born to lose, a life in the shadows that she didn't choose. She's not just a little girl lost in the wood. She's brave, she is strong, she is misunderstood. She will not rejoice over what is yet to happen, nor the thought of a future she can't begin to fathom. She is lost in a fairy tale that's become medieval. Yet she dreams of a future where she is an equal. Mirror, mirror, can't you see, or try to understand to a small degree that when I gaze in the mirror, all I can see are these flaws society bestows upon me. Mirror, mirror, now do you see why I choose to go by the name of Grumpy? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Why would I want to be the fairest of them all?
I mean, when was the last time that you went out?
It's been a pretty long time.
Cornelia? She must be somewhere. Cornelia, are you there?
Love is important, but what is more important is to fight for what you love the most. In Second World War, if you were a member of the RAF's bomber command, your chances of survival were only 51%. In any mission, you knew you may never return home to those you loved. What you're about to watch is a story of just one daring bombing sortie undertaken by members of 578 Squadron. That night led to many losing their lives, but they are not forgotten.
April 1944. That's after preliminary training at the OTU and Heavy Bomber Command Aircraft. I joined April 44 and I carried on to my last stop on the 24th of December 44.
The man holding the stick aloft is my great-granddad, Flight Sergeant Gordon Ronald Albert King, known as Nosmo to his crew. When he returned from a mission in July 1944, he described what happened in his logbook. His words are spoken by an actor.
Over the target, our starboard outer engine caught fire.
Vines! Feather starboard outer engine.
The pilot, by this time, was commencing diving turns to get out of the searchlights. The pilot had ordered standby to abandon the aircraft.
Standby to abandon
A
aircraft.
standard practice when an engine is on fire. The navigator had passed the parachutes out and was endeavouring to open the escape hatch. I left the co-pilot's seat and went down to help him.
The July 20th Bottrop raid had such an impact on my great-granddad that after the war he had this painting by David Beaver commissioned to commemorate the mission.
The pilot now had the aircraft under control with the fire out and then levelled the aircraft out. This manoeuvre meant we all experienced a considerable amount of G-force, so the bomb aimer, navigator and I fell on the floor and could do nothing. We were lucky, but many others were lost on 578 Squadron that night. 26 aircraft detached for the operation, 6 lost, with the death of 36 aircrew.
Eu sou o mar, as ondas que ouves, o sol na tua pele. Já passou tanto tempo que somos um só. E eu gosto de estar aqui. Eu estava cansada, isolada, triste e confusa. Sem memória de alguma coisa feliz na minha vida. Nem o beijo de um amado. E agora eu estou livre. Por isso, não importa o que acontecer, deixa-me aqui. Leva isto contigo, mas não tentes salvar-me. Deixa-me estar aqui. Por favor.
Isolada, triste, confusa, sem memória de alguma coisa feliz na minha vida, nem o beijo de um amado. E agora eu estou livre. Por isso não me importa o que acontecer, deixa-me aqui. Leva isto contigo. Mas não tentes salvar-me, deixa-me estar aqui, por favor.
Deixa-me em paz. Eu sei que estás a sofrer. Eu sei disso. Eu não te conheço. Não sei o que estou aqui a fazer. deixa mesmo, por favor.
Słuchaj, te pierwsze 20 stron są naprawdę super. Tylko pospiesz się trochę, co? Bo czekamy na resztę.
Tak, jasne, sprężę się. Wiesz co, zadzwonię do ciebie później, bo teraz zaparkowałam pod blokiem właśnie.
Okej, dobra, to zadzwonię do ciebie później.
Okej,
Pa, pa.
na razie. Wypiłam dzisiaj 6 herbat. Czy 7? To i tak więcej niż zdań, które udało mi się napisać przez cały dzień. Jak uratować Bena? Jak go nie uśmiercać? Pomyśl i napisz coś wreszcie do cholery. Kupić jajka. 안녕하세요. 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 Wypaść mnie w momencie. Właśnie jem obiad.
Smacznego. To jak się trzyma moja ulubiona pisarka?
Fantastycznie.
A książka?
Jeszcze lepiej. Masz pojęcie, jaki koreański jest trudny?
Nie zmieniaj tematu. Co jest?
Nic nie jest. Po prostu robię notatki. Research. Wiesz, wszystko po kolei.
Nie chcę cię poganiać, ale...
Ale musisz dostać strony. Wiem i nie martw się. W końcu coś napiszę. Kiedyś. Jutro. Jutro się uda. To jak życie bez ręki. Codziennie patrzę na ten sam odcień bieli i nie widzę żadnych zmian. Zamiast czuć inspirację, czuję frustrację. Odkąd tylko zauważyłam, że ta jedna pionowa kreska, przypominająca mi co chwilę, że nic nie robię, nie synchronizuje się z tykaniem sekundnika zegara. Przeorganizowałam szafkę z herbatami i książki na półce. Teraz wszystko zgadza się kolorami. Moje główne zajęcie to po prostu znajdowanie kolejnej niewygodnej pozycji do leżenia na moim łóżku. Na łóżku, z którego nie mogę wstać. Nieważne, czy jest 7 rano, czy 1 po południu. Policzyłam kafelki w łazience. Jest ich dokładnie 57. Tęsknię za opowiadaniem historii. Tęsknię za życiem. Zapomniałam, jak to się robi. To nie jest najlepszy moment.
Martwię się o ciebie.
Niepotrzebnie.
Potrzebnie.
Chyba już nie potrafię.
Potrafisz.
Nie napisałam nic od tygodni. Nie potrafię.
Może po prostu powinnaś odpocząć.
Odpocząć? Od czego? Nie robię nic poza odpoczynkiem.
Proszę, uspokój się.
Jestem spokojna. Po prostu nie wiem, co ze sobą zrobić.
Kiedy ostatni raz pisałaś coś innego niż tę książkę?
Nie wiem, nie pamiętam.
Może warto by było do tego wrócić. Wydaje mi się, że tłumisz w sobie za dużo uczuć i to może cię blokować.
Nie przypominam sobie płacenia za sesję terapeutyczną. Poza tym, naprawdę sądzisz, że lekarstwem na niepisanie jest pisanie? Proszę cię.
A masz lepszą alternatywę?
Nie.
To co ci szkodzi spróbować?
Od ostatniego wpisu minęło 14 miesięcy. Wiele wydarzyło się przez ten czas, ale kiedy staram się przypomnieć sobie poszczególne rzeczy, nie jestem w stanie. Nie pamiętam ich kolejności, nie pamiętam, czy wszystkie są prawdziwe. To wszystko pozlepiało się w dziwną masę wspomnień, która może funkcjonować tylko jako całość. Zgubiłam się gdzieś w tej masie. A wraz z sobą zgubiłam również te wszystkie szczegóły. Te małe rzeczy, które zawsze przynosiły mi radość. Nie wiem, ile zajmie mi przejście przez tę masę, ale wiem, że kiedyś trzeba zacząć. Wiem też, że mamy dziś naprawdę piękny zachód słońca.